Good morning. I feel like every time my makeup or skincare routine changes that I need to film a video, so that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready for church right now, but I felt the need to, get ready with you guys. So I washed my face already. I'm using the same face wash that I have been, which is my Face Reality, which is amazing, clears your skin, evens out the color and the texture, like it's just amazing. If you're somebody that struggles with like acne, stuff like that, then Face Reality is for you. You do have to go through a skincare specialist of sorts, but it's so good. Like the lady that does my facials is the one that got me on this stuff. But I have an 8% Mandelic serum, which I put on, which obviously fights against like acne and stuff like that. I've been using this for months. Like I used to have horrible skin and it just has really helped me. And like, I don't know. I also heard wipe the skincare down the neck. I'm sure everybody's heard that and I'm just super late to the party, but I just wanted to give it a little reminder. Rub it down your neck so you don't have wrinkly neck and beautiful face when you're older. These are two of my new products, which I am very excited about. The first one, they're both from Herbal Skin Solutions. This is a squalene. I think that's the name of it, squalene. It's a serum, and then I have a vitamin C serum just because my skin was looking a little dull, probably because of winter and because I'm really pale. But I just do a couple drops of each of them together and it just makes my face feel so moisturized. That was something I was missing in my routine over the winter because my skin gets so dry in the winter. So she said, why don't we try these things out and see how you like them? And I'm literally loving it. Like, I have like glowy skin now. It probably looks not different to you guys, but I could feel it. Like it just feels so good on my skin. And then lastly, I just go in with my Clear Derma, which is my moisturizer, and a SPF because I don't want to be a wrinkly old woman. Nothing against them. My grandma has wrinkles because she loved the sun and she's still beautiful, but I want to be as young as possible. I'm scared of being old. You know what I mean? Skincare. Now's the fun part. I get to do the makeup so I don't look like I am a small child anymore. My makeup routine did change a little bit as well. I'm also an Aquaphor girly. I love this stuff. Put it on my lips every single second of the day. But I figure out like what I like for my makeup and then all of a sudden it changes and I hate it again. Okay, starting off, I use my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, but it is the one with the 4% niacinamide. I really like this one. It's a little less thick, but it's just as sticky, so it works really well. And then I like to have like a base, obviously, that's dewy and beautiful. I do either my Drunk Elephant drops or I do the True Match Lumi Glotion. I was putting them both together, but it's like they're the exact same product, so I was wasting them. So I pick one or the other, and then I use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. And this has been my favorite recently, so I have to be careful with this stuff. The amount of times it's dripped off my face is kind of ridiculous. I love to use this first, like literally everybody in the world does, but I love feeling like tan, like right away. Like it like evens out like my skin and makes me not look like a ghost. It's like fantastic. Like I love it so much. After that, then I go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I kind of put it all over my face. This is the color that e.l.f. told me I should have, and I think that they were like on another planet when they told me that, but by the time it gets blended out, like it looks fine. It just looks scary when I first put it on. Like, I feel like that looks good. You know what I mean? Like my skin's glowy, it's a little less pale. We're loving it, we're working with it, and it's cheap. That's the thing, is that all of my makeup, I don't have a bunch of products that are super expensive. So it's like a drugstore makeup. I also go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. There's been like backlash on this product, like people don't like how it finishes, but I think that it's amazing. I don't know, I like how it looks. It does its job, it stays all day. Like what more can I ask for? You know what I mean? I've never talked about church on my channel a lot. I want it to be something that changes. Like, I want to talk about it more on my channel. My backstory with church is, like, I grew up, my family went on Easter and Christmas. That was just how it was. Very rarely did we go for anything else. I didn't really understand it. I heard the same message basically every time I went, just because it was on those same exact holidays, or at least I felt like I only knew 2 stories. My family gave me a small Bible when I got baptized, like a kid's one, so I could understand it, but I just never got the exposure in the church that I wish I would have, because now, like, it feels like I'm starting with nothing, which, I mean, is great. Like, I get to explore my relationship with, like, the church, with Jesus, like, everything, like, now, when I'm old enough to really get it, but I feel like as a kid, it's kind of pivotal to understand some of it. Like, I feel like I'm in 1st grade again, you know what I mean? But yeah, God meets you where you are, so I mean, it's gonna be okay. Like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna start feeling more comfortable in the church, knowing, like, what's going on, knowing the stories, like, stuff like that. But there's something about the church that has drawn me in since I was a kid. Okay, maybe not a kid, but, like, since, like, middle school, high school time. I was just like, I feel like I need to go. Like, anytime I went, I felt lighter, I felt better when I left. But then my family would never go, and I'm assuming the enemy was in my head, and I was just like, hey, like, you're not going. Like, that's fine. You don't have anybody to go with. You wouldn't ever want to be alone, would you? So why don't you just stay here? And so I never went, really. In the past couple of months, I've explored a couple different churches. I've started reading from my Bible, and, like, there's something about it. I love it. It feels right. It feels like I belong there. And I have met so many cool people from it. My pastor the other day said something that, like, really stuck out to me. He said, everybody knows about church hurt, but nobody knows what we actually do in the church. And, like, the whole, like, everybody there, like, just went crazy, because people always have this negative conception of church and, like, people who shouldn't be leading a church and what they do to the people that go there. And there's so much good that comes out of it. And I feel like God's telling me, like, to tell people that Christianity, or whatever it is that you want to believe in, like, it's important. It's how you're saved by Jesus and by Christ, and, like, that's how you go to heaven. And it's like, people don't understand that. I didn't understand that before I went. Like, the only way to go to heaven is to be saved by Him. And, like, that's a scary truth, because a lot of people, like, push religion away these days, and I was one of those people. I was like, I don't need it, like, it's whatever. And now that I have been almost, like, born again, I'm gonna get rebaptized, I think, but, like, it is so important to have faith in your life, because I want everybody to go to heaven, like, be a good person and, like, find God. Like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know much about it yet. Like, I know some of the basics and stuff like that, but it's really powerful to have a relationship like that, and somebody that is always gonna love you no matter what. Let me get off my soapbox here for a second, but I do really love it, and I want to push people, like, my demographic, like, of people who watch my videos, my friends, like, everybody. I want to push them more to explore, like, going to church. If they've had a negative experience, maybe trying a different one. If you know me, you can come with me. Like, I don't care. Like, I love my church and everything, and it's so important. And I actually had a friend that I go to church with now, and she was like, hey, like, I felt called to tell you, like, that you belong, and, like, what your past is not who you are, like, just stuff like that, like, things that happened when I was a kid. And she's like, that was meant to test you and prove that you are strong and, like, you can get through anything. And it was just like, wow, like, tears, like, crying, bawling, but I don't want to get too far into that because I might cry, and I'm doing my makeup, so I don't want to. I always thought that people that were, like, full-blown devoted Christians, like, they were, like, weird, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, I thought it was weird. I was like, why are they like that? Like, what are they doing? And then I realized how important it actually is. Like, and in our day and age, I feel like there's a lot of people that still are Christian or are whatever they are, like, whatever religion that you follow, whatever God you believe in. I feel like there's just not a lot of people that believe in it the way that everybody used to, especially people my age. It's kind of, I feel like through social media and stuff, it's been very pushed away, and there's been a lot of misconceptions of what the church actually believes, and it's not like that. Like, they're not all racist, they're not all homophobic, like they're not all like that, and a lot of people think that it's that way. And God accepts everybody, no matter what, like no matter who you are, what you are, like no matter anything. And I mean, he created you for this world, like it's important. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I can't fully speak on it. Obviously I'm not like a preacher, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but like I just am an advocate for being saved and like having a relationship with him. Even if I can get one person to give themselves to Jesus, like, slay, I'm fine with that. Like, I just want to give out what I feel I need to. I feel like I can be a voice for people. Like, obviously not a lot of people, like maybe one day, I hope that one day I could be a voice for many more people. It's all weird and it's all new, and I don't want to act like I know everything, but I just want people to understand that the church is different than people think it is. Yeah, that's all I did to get ready. Is that fine? Do I look okay? And then I have like this little shirt. It's from TJ Maxx, I think, or like a Marshalls of sorts, Nordstrom Rack, if you will. It's one of the stores like that. And then I'm wearing my new flare jeans. Sorry, I'm putting boots on. Wow, I feel on top of the world. Here, I'll go in my mirror so you guys can see my outfit. I have this shirt. It's from like I said, maybe Nordstrom Rack, maybe TJ Maxx. I'm not exactly sure, but it's really cute. And then I have these jeans from Target. They're brand new. I love them. They're like the flare jeans. And then I have some little boots. No idea where they're from. They're probably from Shein like 25 years ago. Thanks for hanging out and getting ready with me. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just getting ready. So I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.